Table Mountain National Parks has deployed ground firefighting crews in responses to a wildfire in the Camps Bay area near the pipe track. And currently an estimated 50 firefighters from SANParks, the City of Cape Town Fire and Rescue Services, Volunteer Wildfire Services, and Working on Fire are actively working on containing the blaze. And aerial support has also been activated with a helicopter currently en route from George. Let's get the latest now from our reporter Vanessa Poonah. Vanessa, a very good afternoon to you. Have they managed to establish the cause of the fire at this particular stage?
Good afternoon to you. No, I think that is still under investigation, but let me just paint a picture for you. At the moment, we are standing here at the edge of the Table Mountain National Park above Camps Bay, and of course, just behind me to my left-hand side, if we can just show you the picture, heavy smoke at this moment. Of course, the wind is pumping in this area. I don't know whether you can see just to the right of the screen, we do have ground teams, firefighters, as well as firefighting equipment up there at the moment. You've said there just now, over 50 firefighters from the various agencies have been deployed. And of course, what we're looking at right now is the dense smoke that is coming from that fire. I think we can still see some flames over there. You'll see on screen at the moment, there are some flames. It looks as though the fire has jumped quite a bit. We know that we are standing in what the firefighters have called the red zone or the hot zone. And of course, we will keep you updated with regards to this fire. But I'm joined now by Mr. Charles Patlani. He is the area manager for communications for the Cape region. Mr. Patlani, very warm good day to you. Let us start with the most important thing. We've got news of this fire which broke out just after 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock this afternoon. What can you tell us about the cause of the fire at this stage?
Well, at this stage, we do not know what the cause is. Once we've extinguished the fire and contained it, then our investigators will come through and investigate what happened, what caused the fire.
So we know that there's quite a number of resources on scene at the moment, fire engines as well as ground crews from the various agencies. We also understand that a helicopter has been deployed. We haven't seen the chopper in the air yet.
Yes, the chopper is currently refueling. It's at the Cape Town International. As soon as it has refueled, it will come in through here. We expect perhaps in the next couple of hours.
Now, we know that the weather in Cape Town today was quite hot, and also the wind here was pumping in gusts just now. What is the, what does it look like for the rest of the evening? Because also when I look behind me, I see that fire seems to have jumped a bit. And of course, we are in a residential area here. I mean, I see some of the residents standing around looking a bit concerned at this point. What are we looking at in terms of the wind conditions and also which other resources for the rest of this evening? Well,
we have 50 firefighters on the scene from ourselves and the City of Cape Town, working for Volunteer Wildfire Services. They are also here assisting us. So the aim at this stage is to contain the fire so that it doesn't move towards the urban edge, and that's what we are fighting currently. The wind, of course, is a concern, but we've got our crew on the ground.
At this stage, the smoke is very bad. Both of us were complaining just now that our eyes are burning. And of course, I see to my left-hand side some residents standing, looking a bit concerned at this point. Is it too early to say whether indeed, with the fire looking as though it's coming down a bit, that there would be a need for any evacuations at this stage?
I can't say we're going to have evacuations, but we are monitoring the fire and we are fighting the fire so that it doesn't move to the urban edge, because that's when we'll need to start evacuating people. So the idea now is let's fight the fire. The resources that will come through, especially the helicopter, should assist in bringing it down.
And of course, at this stage, we haven't received any reports of injuries as yet with regards to this fire.
No, not at this stage. There are no injuries that we are aware of. I don't think there were people up on the mountain. Because we do have some homeless people that sometimes are living there, but I don't think we have any reports of anything of that sort.
And then just finally, Mr. Patlani, before I let you go, we also understand that there are quite a number of hiking trails in this area. It has now been closed. Just elaborate for us, please.
Yes, we're asking members of the public not to come through to the treks that we have along Camps Bay at the moment. So those are closed down because of the fire. Once the situation improves, we can then look at whether we can reopen the treks.
Thank you so much for speaking to me. Of course, the region or area manager for the Cape region for SANParks, senior communications manager, just giving us an update with regards to this fire, which at the moment is still raging quite a bit high above us here. But of course, saying that fire crews are keeping a close watch on the weather conditions because as we stand, and also earlier, we saw quite heavy gusts of wind. And I don't know whether you can see in the background the thick smoke at the moment. We also saw some flames earlier on, as firefighters are battling, of course, to make sure that they prevent those flames from reaching the urban edge. And I mean, also you can just see behind me how close this is to the urban edge, with homes behind me, and to my right, of course, quite a number of residents standing by, just watching proceedings, of course, fearing the worst. Indeed, the wind does pick up and the fire does indeed jump, like Mr. Patlani said just now. Not as yet, no mention yet of evacuations, but of course residents being on high alert for that possibility should it arise.
All right, Vanessa, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much to SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah, as of course those firefighting measures continue out in Cape Town.